Levitsky. Welcome to Dishin with the Dietitian. I've been a registered dietitian for over 30 years. I've met with hundreds of people, helping them to meet their dietary goals, and I'm here to do the same for you. I want to remove the angst out of eating and dieting. It isn't about never including some of your favorite foods. It's about choosing not to. But every once in a while, you're going to want some of these foods, and that's perfectly fine. If I ever say to you, you should never have ice cream, what are you thinking about right now? Ice cream. So it's not about that. It just doesn't work. Dieting doesn't work. This is just about creating a lifestyle because it helps you to feel better, and you deserve to feel better. Sometimes it's the little things in your diet that you're including that are having a big impact. And so making a change will do the same. Today I want you to look at the sugar in your diet. People say to me all the time, oh, don't worry about it. I don't eat a lot of sugar. Well, the average American consumes 22.2 teaspoons of added sugar every day. Let me give you an example of a food, and you could tell me when to stop as to how much sugar you think you'd get if you drank a 12-ounce can. Now, you know most people today are having a 20-ounce bottle, so this is just a 12-ounce can of root beer. You'd be surprised as to when I'm going to stop as to how much sugar I might include. Keep in mind, it doesn't matter whether it's white table sugar, raw turbinado sugar, brown sugar, it's sugar. So here we go. Here's 1 teaspoon. I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to keep going. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5. I know. Keep going. 6, 7, 8. Many people would say stop here. I have to keep going. 9, 10, 11. Hold on to your fillings. I'm going to keep going. 12, 13, and about a half more. If you were thirsty and I said to you, oh, have some, you might look at me like I lost it, but that's how much sugar you're going to get every time you drink a 12-ounce, not a 20-ounce bottle, a 12-ounce can of root beer. More than a Coca-Cola. That might surprise you. But that is how much sugar is in some of the foods that you are including. Let me be clear about what I mean by sugar. As I said, it doesn't matter the form of sugar. It comes in the form of regular sugar. It also comes in the form of jams and jellies, marshmallow fluff, or in liquid sugar such as honey, maple syrup, molasses, corn syrup. And it includes a broader group, what's called refined carbohydrates, foods that have had their fiber removed. So white pasta, it would be white breads, white rice, it would be white bread crumbs, of course. It's not a white thing. Cauliflower is great, M&M's not so good. These foods cause a rapid rise in blood sugar. That's going to accompany a rapid rise in a hormone called insulin. Insulin's job, many are familiar, is to remove that sugar from your bloodstream. But the other job of insulin is it stores visceral fat. This is the fat that squeezes internal organs. So here's what's going to happen. Think about what you're eating in your diet, and if you're including a lot of these foods, you'll start to realize it's just not your fault. The foods that you're eating are causing these reactions. Here's what's going to happen. If, say, you take in 2,000 calories in the course of a day, but most of your calories are coming from these foods, of your 2,000 calories, 500 will immediately get taken off the table and get stored as visceral fat, because that's what insulin does. Now, your brain got used to eating 2,000 calories, that it settled in there, but it thinks you ate 1,500 because 500 got taken away. So it says to you, I feel crappy. Go eat. That's a powerful hormonal message. You listen, you go eat, and you go get another 500 calories. But really, what did you just eat? 2,500. So you start this cycle of eating and storing fat, eating and storing fat. See, it's not your fault. It's the foods that you're eating are driving you to eat more. And then insulin says, that's very good, but I can do better. And it does. To do better, insulin blocks the hormone leptin. Leptin's the hormone that would have told you that you're full. This explains why you can go out for a big pasta meal. You know you shouldn't, but you got room for the cannoli, because without getting the message that you're full, bon appetito, the floodgates will stay open and you will keep eating. And then insulin says, I've come so far. I want the trifecta. And to get the trifecta, insulin will diminish your receptors for dopamine. Here's what that means. You come home at the end of a day. Maybe you're hungry, you're tired, stressed, all of them, and there's a chocolate cake sitting on your counter. So you eat it because it's there. And gosh darn it, in that minute, don't you feel better? It's because you get a little rush, a little release, a little buzz, because you raised a neurotransmitter in your brain called dopamine. Dopamine gives you the high. To get the trifecta, insulin will diminish your receptors for dopamine, which means where one piece of cake did it for you before, like a drug addict, you're going to have to go up and up and up the ladder. You're going to have to either eat the cake, add a scoop of vanilla ice cream, add some, or any flavor ice cream, add a French baguette. You're going to have to eat more to get that same rush, that same fix, that same high. And that wasn't the high you're looking for. You're looking for the high from exercising and letting those endorphins roll. You're looking for the high from putting you at the top of the priority list, just where you should be and where you should remain. You're looking for the high from giving yourself good, clean fuel. And when you eat better, don't you feel better? Isn't your mood better? Your energy level better? Your clothes fit better? And you're getting the high from knowing instead of getting older prematurely, biologically, you actually can get younger. We don't need to go any higher than that. So you close the freezer door, you throw away the bags of whatever, and you say, you know something? I'm not a victim anymore. No way, no how, not happening. Not to me, never ever again. I'm moving over from the passenger seat where I play victim, reacting to everything around me with food. I'm coming to the driver's seat to take control. If I can get rid of the sugar in my diet, that'll make a big difference. Thank you for coming to Dishin with the Dietitian.